Angels Empire don't land. Angels Empire don't land. Angels Empire glory. Shine till Angels Empire don't land.
How are you all doing, my queens? I know majority of you guys might not know that I'm coming live. This is not a serious kind of a live, right? Okay.
All of them stepping with the fire in a hand. Beat the bounce, every rhythm take command. Unshakable queen, and they run the whole.
This is just your angel, just vibing to a new song that she just did. Never mind not seeing my face. Is your angel right here. All right.
When I move the ground, they back small. Every step they cheat, I no stumble, I no fall. No. Haters they try, but they no reach at all. Better than Bentley, I'm forever standing.
I can't believe I'm seeing some of you guys here turning up for your angel. I'm just like I'm happy and I'm just kind of vibing, despite the fact that this is Nigeria, right? No lights. And my gen is still not yet fixed. Okay, let's just do a little bit of gists and just wind. You guys know what I mean when I say let's wind. Sometimes we just wind and just have a little bit of conversation with one another, you know. Okay, I'm playing my song here.
No, Angels Empire glow, shine they blind their eyes. What for rising?
Do you guys like this song? I just put the song out on YouTube. I shared it on my Facebook page, and I just hope you guys are vibing to it. Okay. I have Lizzie. It's a long time for me. Hello, Angel. Aww. Hello, my queen. To those of you that are here, what's pumping? What's up with you? What's going on with you? Okay, I'm seeing some people here. Like it's some sort of a traffic at night, so it seems. Oh my goodness. Why is it dark? Because it's dark. All right. It's dark because it's dark. If you want to make your comment, please put out a comment that I can read. Okay. So that I'll be able to relate with what you're trying to tell me. So how many of my people are here already? Let me see. You guys, please say hello to me. And I'm seeing some new people. Why is it darker? Okay. I'm seeing some comments. Okay, someone said, okay, that is real. Oh my goodness. So what gist do you have for me? Typing all of these things you're typing right now. What gist do you have for me? For me, I have gist for my angels right here. If you're willing to listen to it, please go ahead and join us. I just hope that you get to try to understand what we're trying to say or what we're doing here. Yes. To my people right here, you know what we've been talking about. Yeah. You all know what we've been dealing with. So for me, I feel like you see all these people on here, they've got nothing. Like they're just, majority of them are empty barrel. When you say someone is an empty barrel, you address a human being as an empty barrel. You know what that means? Yeah. At this point, I got to realize the kind of human beings we've been dealing with. I've never paid attention to them. In all honesty, I have never paid attention to, I mean, when I say serious attention, I feel like they do not deserve an attention from somebody like me. When I look at the way they don't operate like normal human being should. And when you look at their history, majority of them are said to be going through a whole lot of psychological problems. Like I always say here, that if you look at their lives, some of the things we've heard about them, some of the things they put out by themselves, you will realize that these people are actually fighting. They are fighting themselves. When I say they are fighting themselves, in the sense that someone did something to you, someone someone took away your happiness, your joys, or something. Maybe I should say something or someone took away a part of you, a piece of you, and you have no nerves, you have no guts to face the person that is nailing you, the person that is spying you, or the person that has spied you. Because some of these people, they have already spied right from childhood. Some of them have spied long before you and I get to see them or hear about them. So instead of them, hence they are still breathing. Instead of them to look for solution and come back to life, they want everyone to feel their pain. And the truth of the matter is, there is a way you can actually there's a way you put your story out there, and there's a way you follow up your own story. People will sympathize with you instead of using what you have been through against you. So, but when you put it out in a form of vengeance, fighting the person who was not the one that inflicted that pain on you in the first place, that's when it becomes a problem. And that was why it was said that if you're going through challenges, you're going through a psychological challenge, you seek help, you seek professional help. That is what you need to do, instead of transferring the aggression of what you're going through, or what you might have been through, on someone else, also on some people that you do not that didn't do nothing to you. Everyone have their cross to carry. Like one of my queens will always say that everybody is going through something everywhere. So I cannot just sit down and be dealing with your issues alone. For somebody like me, I have a lot of issues to deal with. And when I say I have a lot of issues to deal with, the haters will tell me as some certain nonsense that they think that, some certain rubbish that doesn't even worth a while. But when I say that I have a lot of issues to deal with, is me as a humanitarian, I have other people to look at. I have so many situations so many people going through situations that that God has designed me to be a help to. So I cannot be dealing with just one particular issues or just one person at all times. To those haters, those non-entities, those shits, those people talking nonsense, those who do not even know, they don't even know waiting they pain them. They don't even know where they pain them. They don't know which area of their body needs attention. They have no idea what is going on in their lives and their body, because they are not psychologically stable. But for you, who is psychologically stable, you have a lot of things in front of you, a lot of things you want to deal with. There are a lot of things that you need to invest your time on, rather than nonsense online, things that doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit anyone. then you want to use your time to do something beneficiary, either to you or to the society. That is where I stand. That is the difference between me and these non-entities. And Janice wanted to talk, and she was like, oh, this person have no ambition in life. This person have nothing. Like, are you kidding me? Me who will not answer you, me who was silenced when you were talking rubbish for months. I was just looking at you, thinking you're going to change, thinking you're going to be touched by the Holy Spirit that you preach about, that you do not practice, that you do not follow, thinking that someday that same Holy Spirit is going to touch you. But you took that for a fear. That's the problem here. You took advantage of that. You think that is a fear. Yeah? So, what makes you feel that all those noises you're making on your pages that doesn't even get anywhere? If I check Google for a certain information that you put out, your page is not going to pop up. You know why? Because I am already on a higher denomination. Do not forget that Sahara Reporters actually carried me, like I'm on Sahara Reporters. So your page does not matter. It takes big blogs, big news outlets to be able to share my news to Google in such a way that, okay, it's going to affect me. But the things that is on Sahara Reporters, I don't even see how it's affecting me. You know why? Because everyone knows that this country is, when it comes to the police, it get as it be. So there is no way that that thing on the Sahara Reporters is going to touch somebody like me. Like, you know, then you will be putting effort on your troll page. You think your page is not recognized as a trolling page? Is that what you think? And now, to make matters worse, you're trying to run like a coward that you are. If not for joblessness, someone that has no job, if you have a job, okay, now, the wife of a Fido is claiming to be a mother, a wife, and she's claiming to have a job. So how on earth can you have a job and still have the time to be doing all of these things? Now, there's something that a lot of people do not know, that nature will always find a way to balance itself. If you do not pay attention to the things you're supposed to pay attention to, a lot of things will go, so many things will go wrong around you without you noticing it. I'm sure that is the regret, the pain that people like the wife of Fido is going through right now. Regrets. And instead of you to make amends, hence your life is still in front of you. Your child is still breathing. Take a step. You won't do that. You'd rather come online and troll an Oyibo. You'd rather come online and try to troll Angel. Me, I don't see you trolling me. I see you trying to troll me. You're just trying to bully me. You're trying to troll me. I fucking stand up to bullies. Fuck you. You're so crazy. If you think that you can from miles away, you go and you need to do a little bit of a maths to know how miles away you are. I know the world is a global village. Don't get that twisted. People can do and undo online, but you are not the only one that can do and undo online. You are so stupid within your own self that you can't even see what you're doing. That you can't even see that what you're doing can be used against you, your own self. Never forget the internet. Do not forget. Some of you will be doing shit. You don't even know you're elevating the person you think you're trolling. That is how dumb you are. And to say someone from a third world country is telling you this that you do not already know, you living in the first world country, you're a dummy. If it takes a Nigerian for you to bow and scrape, if it takes a Nigerian for you to lick nyash, and if you also take a Nigerian to put you in your place, you living in the first world country, and a third world country will have to come and put you in your place. Someone from a third world country will have to put you on your knees. Someone from a third world country will have to make you lick nyashes. A very dirty nyashes at that. And it's not just a clean one. If you're licking a clean nyash, maybe I would respect you, but you're licking the most dirtiest nyash in the third world country. And you expect me to fear you? You're crazy, man. Sometimes when I remember you people and I see some snippet of your nonsense, your screenshots, the snippet of them, when I see them, I'll just be like, what the fuck? Who is this? Like, who the fuck? Where is your brain, man? Where did you put your brain? What do you do with it? Like I always say, the little is supposed to nourish your brain is turning into a fat that makes you fatter than you should be. Some of you are stepping on your brains. You choose to worship and you want to drag. That's why I always, sometimes I just say this as why is it looking like a religion, man? Are you guys kidding me? A religion when you want to force someone to do to believe in what you believe in. Are you mad? This is a mortal, an ordinary empty basin. And you want me to join you in worshiping nonsense? Are you mad? Are you crazy? If not that you want me to join you, you say you're just coming out to speak your truth. Why not speak your truth directly to the person whom you worship? Why do you have to go after people who do not believe in the nonsense that you worship? Why not worship your nonsense in peace? Why do you want to drag others? You want to force people? Are you mad? Who the hell are you actually wanting me or trying to force me to bow to? Are you crazy? You're nuts. You guys are nuts. You choose to be a dummy. You choose to be blind. You choose to be a psychopath. And you want me to be crazy like you. You're mad. You're going crazy. You're not normal. And you want me who is normal to become abnormal like you. Are you mad? Instead of you to seek for help from me who is normal so I can help you because you're crazy, man. Bruh, you're mad. Like, if you want me to, it's like you trying to bring someone from light to darkness. Right now, like I always say, there's no light in Nigeria. Like it goes off and on. When you have it, you have it. When you don't, you don't. And I'm trying everything I can. I have a generator. I have some rechargeable lamp just to give myself some bit of light. And you want to drag me back into darker, somewhere darker. And you want me Instead of you to go get therapy, instead of you to go get deliverance, you need deliverance. You're delusional. You're crazy, man. And now, Janice, you think it's time for you to sneak away, you want to take stylishly, sneak and dodge and try to try to run away stylishly from the things that you started, because now it's beginning to bite your nyash, it's biting you from your ring ding ding. Now it's biting you from your ring ding ding. You want to run away? No, man. Even in your shadows, you will hear me. Some people will be like, oh, they're faceless. Don't reply, faceless people. Don't. They are faceless, but they are not hearless. They can hear. Every organ of listening, every organ that is supposed to hear people speak, that can read, is working in their body. The only thing that is not working in their body is their common sense, right? Then let them hear. For as long as they can hear. If they are deaf and dumb, if they are deaf, they are dumb, they are blind, they cannot see, they can't walk, then I can understand. But these people can hear, they can feel, they can see, they can read. Then angel is here. You have to listen to me, man. And like I said yesterday in my live video, if you don't listen, the small, tiny cockroaches will bring you to my table. You must share. You want to promote those tiny cockroaches, don't you? You will share. And before you can share somebody's post, you must have listened to them. Am I making sense? Before you share my post, in all honesty, do you just see my post and share? I appreciate all my angels sharing my post. I see you all of you. I see everything you do. And I love you for it. Everybody is active. Everybody is playing their roles in different ways, in different angles. You guys are your angels. That's what you are. You're angels. And there's no other way to just like angels. You've got it, man. Guys, give me thumbs up as you're listening to me. You guys are doing amazing. You guys stood and you are like, we are here. Angels were here for you, and you guys are standing, and you're still standing, man. I appreciate you guys. God bless you all. This is a prayer from the deepest part of my heart, that God will continue to bless you. This is real love, and I can feel it. So, you see those maggots? Now, the thing here is, Janice kept putting out, at first she was like, I'm not going to be listening to this. I'm not going to be doing this. I'm not going to the gutter. I won't be going to the gutter with them. She was saying a whole lot. And she kept talking. Janice, I told you that I called the shot here. Yeah. Who the cap fits, you wear it. You go nowhere, Janice. You guys listen, you keep hearing me talking about the wife of a pedo, Janice, right? I'm not really making too much emphasis on keeping it fake. That one, she's a bottom feeder. When I say a bottom feeder, that one is, she's struggling though. She just I saw a place where she's celebrating 6,000 followers. I'm like, since how many years you're still on 6,000 followers? Damn. You're celebrating 6,000 followers now. And every post you make, you would put a subscriber's link in your comment section. Why do you want people to subscribe? Because you want to make money, right? Oh, the one you have is not enough. I thought they said you are some rich, not rich though. They said you're just a little bit comfortable. Now you're looking for more on here, on the street of social media. You also want to make some damn shit from this shit. Yeah. And then you're gonna say, oh, because Angel is going to make $1 because of coins they're making on YouTube. Okay, you wish you have the YouTube to mess on, but YouTube is not a place where you can write. You gotta talk. You have to have a voice, man, to be on YouTube, to enjoy YouTube to the fullest. You've got to have a voice, and you have none. You're a shadow, man. You're a ghost. You're just a nobody who only thrive in the dark. And even your thriving doesn't get to angel. Angel brings you down to your knees, to your lowest level. I bring you down to your lowest level. Damn you, man. Fuck you, bitch. Bitches. Both of you. I decided to give you a little bit of my time. Not because I cannot face you. Fuck you, man. If I can face your master, so the fuck are you? Damn you. Anyways, let me check your comments. You guys are here. Yes, Lizzie, I see that. She said, watching you on Blessing Story. Yes, still not catching up yet. Lizzie, all you have to do is just pay a little bit of attention and just follow up, and you will get to understand what exactly is going on. But a whole lot is being breaking into pieces. Like a whole lot is being put out there. If you just pay attention to the right people, you will get to understand what exactly is going on. You know, it's not it's not so difficult for you to catch up on. Yes, my queen, you can catch it up, okay? And okay. Yeah. Harry Mama, Harry sees, I see you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you. And Elizabeth said hi. Okay, I've seen that. Yeah, Arisi said they call the name of God with their evil hearts. Yes, Queen. That's it. You will see them sometimes when I if I decide to go to their pages to see what they're doing, most especially at this time that I decide to give them a little bit of my time. I'm not a coward like you that will be pretending all the time to say I don't listen to angels when you're all here. Some of you even go out there to reply me immediately. You can't even wait for me to finish my live video. You go there and type your nonsense. And I check the time. I know the time I did my live, and I check the time of your post. I know you're here. You sit down in front of the seat. You're taking the front role, listening to me. And then you go out there and pretend, oh, I don't listen to angels. I can't be listening to you. If not for that bring your story to us. Okay, somebody is actually bringing my stories here, but then kudos to me, man. Yeah, I'm doing well. If you would. Anyways, when I be going to some of their pages and trying to check the nonsense they're saying so I can give it to them accordingly, same energy, like even much more, bigger energy, I'll go there and I'll see the nonsense they are putting out. And I'll be like, what the heck? Yeah, I do see some of the things they put, and you see them praising God and talking about God. I'm saying, if God, oh my God, if God could just give you a dirty slap. Thank God God is not a man. If I were to be God, I'll be very fair, but some people will just not get away with some certain shit. I'll give you dirty slap. People like Janice can't even see me on the street and look at me. You can't look at me in the eyes. I'll just give you a nod. I'll just give you a heading. I'll just blow up. You're mad. You think you can talk to me. You only have your power behind your key parts. And your power is even limited when it comes to somebody like me. I limit you. I bring you down to your lowest level. I drag you in the mud, in the gutter. You go enter inside gutter. Nyama, nyama. You go enter poto, poto. Poto poto that me I'm not in. I go drag you inside where I'm not. I will take you to that gutter where me I don't even exist. And when I say that, integrity speaks volume. Integrity, it speaks volume, man. So I'll put you inside that gutter. You'll be swimming in it. You will never escape it. If I choose, you don't. That's why I told that I call the shots here. I decide when it ends. The moment you look for me and I try to ignore you, when I decide to give you my little bit of time, I will give you plenty of it. Double dose. You will chop to the extent your stomach will be so filled. Your stomach will swell. You have a bloated stomach. You're dealing with a Nigerian. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're just lucky that you're dealing with one of the most kindest Nigerian. That's why I might just look at you. But trust me, once in a while, I will be knocking you on your... Let me tell you something. I'm not about to wait for you to say something about me before I reply you. The day I remember you, if I just remember you, I will just make a post about you. I will draft your personality and I'll put it in a little box of a post and I'll just push something out and I will tag Janice Brown. I will tag wife of a Fido. I'll put Shamika Hicks. I will put Tisha and I will add AKA keeping it fucking fake and I will post it out there about you. And whenever your thoughts just cross my mind, I will make a post about you. It's not about me going back and forth with you. It's not about me going to your page to check whatever you have said about me. I don't need all that shit, man, to write about you. And trust me, from far away where you are, I can dig you out. I can. That is the power of connection. You think because okay, this is a corrupt country, you think you come and do rubbish. Come now. Tisha, I know what you look like, man. When I say it with my full chest. Keeping it fake. I know what you look like. If you like, disconnect your LinkedIn as much as you want to. I know what you look like. The fact that I'm not posting your face, I know why I'm not doing that. It will get to a point where I will have enough proof to post your goddamn effing face. Then you will have me to contend with. At that time, you will know that it's not every bagger or every jack and whatever you see on the street of social media that you can just descend on and try to bully. I fight for myself. If I can stand on my 2 feet and stand to fight for someone else, then what makes you feel that you low level? You're low compared to me. I'm your boss, man. When it comes to talking, exchanging words, trading words, you're a low, you're small. You're very little, you're tiny little bit. I can defend myself and talk about and give you what you want. I'll put you in a box where you can never, ever smell. Your darkness will increase. Bitches. Shamika Hicks. I know your story, girl. I know what you look like. And you bitch. The wife of a Fido. I'm not warning you again. I've given you so many warnings and you never listen. Go and take care of yourself. Go get help if you don't have one. And if you have one, take your meds as much as you can. Take overdose. Increase your dose. Forget the doctor's prescription. increase it, double up on your doses. Get high. You need to get high. Both of you, bitches. Okay. Um, hey Vanessa Harris, my queen, how are you? Who else is here? Most unique. I see you. Say good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Yes, yes. Okay, good morning, evening. Okay, I see that. Hope everyone is enjoying their new week so far. Yes, 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 most unique. I'm enjoying mine. And apparently, everyone is fine. Everyone is okay. And she said, Bondi Beach, what happened? Wow, I'm not informed about that. Most unique. I think I will check. I'll look out for that. Gwen Mills, hey Gwen Mills, my angel, how are you? And yes, I get what you're trying to say here, most unique. She said, find it funny when people like keeping it whatever. That one got me. I'm weak. Keeping it whatever. That's what I'm keeping it. Imagine a name when you have a name as a sentence. That alone is suspicious. Keeping it real, keeping it fake. A sentence as a name. And she said, when people like keeping it whatever, the only reason she gets attention is because she continued to virtually regurgitating other people. Mm-hmm. Yes, to get news. You have to, before they have something to say. They don't have anything to write about. They don't have content. They don't know what to do with their pages. They cannot look other places and get news and just talk about, or maybe create something. When you're faceless, it's difficult, man. I understand their pain. Their pain is obvious. Their pains is obvious, like when you're so pained. And guys, let me tell you something. When something is going on around you and you're feeling a certain way, you feel like, you feel like busting, you feel like addressing, you feel like talking, and the only thing you're limited to is to type. Damn. Gee. Oh my God. Guys, you just imagine that everything that I have to say tonight, I have to limit it to typing. How many pages am I going to type? I just have to find a way. I have to find a way to cut it as short as I can. Limitations. Even sometimes when the light goes off here and maybe I want to do some certain things, maybe I want to make a post, I want to do a live, or and there's no electricity for me to do some certain things, I feel limited already. Then imagine you're living in a place where there's constant power, constant electricity, you have everything around you, all the gadgets that you need, and you're still limited to typing. Damn. And like the wife of a pedo will have to go to the extent of creating AI. Do you guys know what it takes to create an AI video? Like I always tell you, if I want to create AI video, I would sit down and I would do AI. I know the apps to use. I know the apps. All you have to do is subscribe, and it doesn't really cost too much. You subscribe and you just put a sometimes text to speech, sometimes image, you add image to it, you write a prompt and you give it to you put it on the app, and it will just generate what you want for you with the person's image. It's easy, but it's not as easy as it seems, right? Because it takes time, it takes energy. You have to draft out a prompt. So, me, who can easily just right now, despite the fact that there's no lights and I have to talk, you guys are hearing me loud and clear, right? I could easily just turn on my live and express myself and say whatever I want to say. And I'm not ashamed of my voice. I'm not ashamed of my face. I'm not ashamed of how I look like. I'm not ashamed of if I'm too young or if I'm getting older or if I'm looking like an ancient of like I'm not ashamed of nothing. I'm not even ashamed of the fact that you'll be like, oh, she has no money and she's in the ghetto. I'm not even ashamed of that, man. I'll just turn on my live either in the dark when there's no light, or I just don't know if there's lights, you will be seeing my face right now. Then imagine me with all of these explanations. We've been here for nearly 40 minutes, nearly an hour now. So all these things I'm saying right now, I'll have to limit myself to just typing. Damn, man. Shit. That is a limitation. That is you limiting yourself even when you have the freedom of speech. Because if there's anywhere that there is freedom of speech, is the West, the first world country. So if me, who is in a third world country, can have the boldness to show my face and show you my beauty, my succulent skin, man, my fine body, my fine face, I don't hide it. I will come out and talk. And you, who is feeling like a Don Corleone, that you're not, who is feeling like a James Bond, that you're not, who is feeling like a Spider-Man, that you're not, you can't even show your face. There is no worse prison than that. The day you tell me not to express myself, the day you tell me not to show my face, the day you tell me not to speak, that is the day, anywhere I found myself for as long as I breathe, you guys will hear from me. Motherfuckers. Bitches. So this is, like I said, this is not a live video that is going to take too long or that is meant for any serious conversation. Is just vibing, cruising, man, on some certain people that that feels like they own the world or they can do whatever they like with you. Imagine someone coming out to tell me, which I have documented, someone telling me that this last Christmas will be the last Christmas I spend with my child. Don't you think that is a crime? Don't you think that is a crime? Don't you think that is against the law? For anyone to say to anybody? These people are just getting started. They don't know what they have done. They don't know. Like, okay. Yeah. So my people, at this junction, I'm just going to say something to all of you, that you guys just keep your fingers crossed with prayers, good hearts. Just know that whatever you do, make sure that your conscience between you and whatever you hold dearly between you and your God, that your conscience is clear. As for me, my conscience is very, very clear. So I have nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. Like nothing anybody feed do me. There is nothing. There's nothing they can do that they have not done already. Yeah, most unique. It's crazy. To be honest with you guys, like to some of you that don't know me, that are getting to hear from me, because I have a lot of people who really, many of you knows what is going on. Many of you do. And some people are coming in, to see the lights, and they're getting to see Woto Woto. Well, this is the season. You don't get to see, you don't get to be pleasured all the time. Sometimes you get to see some certain things or hear some certain things that, which is normal. It can never be all rosy all the time. Excuse me. It can't be rosy all the time. Yeah. So for some of you who knows me, like keeping it fake said, oh, you call yourself a humanitarian, you don't even have enough food to eat, but you're going out to give to others. Now when you say that to a humanitarian, that is elevating. You are actually, you're building my profile. I have those things, like that line can just be can be fished out as and be used as a 5 stars rating for me. You guys are senseless. If I don't like you, I won't praise you in my words. When I'm typing, I type with care, not to praise my enemies. I don't praise my enemies. But when you look at the way these people type, in their typings, you can see them applauding me, praising me. Even the so-called song that Janice did for me, there is more of appraisals, more of, oh, okay, look at this person. Injustice was meted on her. She was illegally arrested. It was more or less like a kidnap. You're telling the world my story. In your own way, you're helping me to campaign. Is the most dummiest thing anyone can ever do. And when the other one went out to put out and said, I don't have enough to eat, and yet I'm giving out. Is that not how the world should be like? Because I keep saying it, that if you have to have everything that you need, if you have to be so comfortable, if you have to be so satisfied before you can stretch a helping hand, you might never give anything to anybody. You might never do anything for anybody till you die. And that is my legacy. And that is the reason why I am able to go out to give, even when you think I don't have. This Christmas, I'm not going to lie to you guys. To those of you who are here listening to me, you know that you all know that this foundation thing, the humanitarian thing, it matters to me more than anything else in this world. At this time of the year, we're supposed to be talking about how we are going to go out there to be a blessing unto the poor, to show them some love at Christmas. That is what I should be talking about. And that is the program. I mean, that is the program that we should be having right now. That is what I wish I should be doing. That is the spirit I want to see myself right now, if I can have it. But I'm not promising. But I'm going to say this, that if I can, and I have my way before the year runs out, maybe during Christmas, maybe after Christmas, maybe before New Year, maybe after New Year, as the Spirit leads, and as, as financially stable, as financially buoyant that I am, that I can be, then I want to try and do something for humanity, even if it's just a plate of food for this Christmas. So, if some people, excuse me, if some people are sitting somewhere and all their plans, everything they wish for is to disrupt the work of God, the work of humanity, by bringing some certain things, I'm going to tell you one thing. Me, I won't suffer from that. The humanity will be the one that will suffer. Now live with that guilt. I'm going to share from the suffer in the sense that I am not able to go out there at a certain time to do to be a blessing that I love to be. And that is how far your distraction or whatever it is you're doing can go. But me personally, because your intention is to see that Angel Olufunke is just destabilized, disorganized. But personally, you cannot disorganize me. So you are actually, if you work against me, you are working against humanity. You don't get it. Because my work on here is for humanity. And whatever affects the host will affect the body, right? Which is the humanity. So I have my own share of a little bit of the only hit there is that I'm not able to go and give as I want to. But me personally, you're not doing me no harm. So you are an enemy of humanity. Let your conscience continue to prick you. And if you don't have conscience, let's karma. Prepare your portion. Let's karma awaits you. Yeah. So if you think that, because you think Angel is this, you're wasting your time. You're dealing with the most strongest person on earth. Whatever did not buy you only makes you stronger. That is what some people do not understand. And that is why they will not limit an extent where they take some certain issues. Because sometimes if you feel, you want to intimidate someone, you want to do this, you want to do that to them, and at some point you just got to take a little bit step back, most especially when they are not breaking. When you're not able to break them, take a step back. If you keep going at the pace that your evil mind is telling you to go, at some point you just look at yourself in the mirror and you'll be like, what the fuck am I doing, man? So to my angels that are new on my channel, you might not understand fully the direction that I'm speaking. But if you follow up, you will get to understand. Really, all you have to do is listen to the right people. If you're listening to the wrong voices, you'll be lost. And I'm talking to those on the other side. They are just there camping themselves in the dark. They don't know what's up. They are lost. They are lost sheeps. And you see that lost sheeps are the people that majority of content creators are looking for. Content creators are not looking for you and I. Some of us, I mean, most of us here that have sense, they are looking for senseless people. Senseless people are the one that comment the most. Senseless people are the ones that engages the most in when I say comments on rubbish. Senseless people comment on nonsense the most. They engage mostly on nonsense things. People that have sense, they engage on things that will give them sense, things that are meaningful, things that are impactful. They engage themselves on those things. I also engage. I have people that I watch. I have people that I listen to. I have mentors. I have people. So people with sense listen to things or people that impact them, and the nonsense people listen to nonsense stuffs. And when you look at the world right now, people without sense are higher than people with sense. So an average content creator who is out to make money concentrates more on senseless people than people with sense. It's just a simple maths, you know. Yes, most unique. I like the fact that you're engaging me. I like the fact that you're engaging me. If not, I would have been maybe off this live because I just wanted to say one or two and go. But when I get engagements, when people are communicating, people are interacting with me, then it takes us, we go further, right? Which is good. So most unique said social media. She said, be honest here, okay? A lot of these people within social media are virtually arguing over people they don't know and don't even know they exist. So all the time that, mhm. So all the times that you are posting things, okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, let me analyze that in my own opinion. There are some certain bloggers, all they do is just they follow the trends. They don't care what the truth is. Everyone with their choice on the streets of social media. Some people choose to speak the truth and some people choose to follow the trends, right? So you see those that follow the trends, they don't care about what a truth of a particular matter is. It's all a game on social media. It's just for you to know exactly where you belong and stay where you belong and listen to the voices that you know are speaking, what are saying what you want to hear or are speaking the truth. Let me put it that way, speaking the truth depending on what you want to see on the street of social media. You see, social media has a lot. Social media has a place for everyone, right? You want to hear the truth is on the social media. You want to hear lies is on social media. You want to see nonsense is on social media. You want to see nakedness is on social media. Anything that you want to see, just the algorithm would even direct you depending on the things you pick interest on. That is why it is very important for you to be careful on the things you click on. If you know there are some certain things you don't want to see on your timeline, then try not to be clicking on those things, because if you click on them, the algorithm will get used to the things you're clicking on and will assume that those things are things that interest you. So there are some people that their job on the street of social media is to follow the trends. So whoever is trending, even if they are truthful or not, if even if they are doing nonsense or not, even when those bloggers and those analysts know that this thing these people are doing is not right, they will still follow suit and analyze them in that regards, just so they can get their followers, get their views, and they're done. They do their business. That's their business. So but the thing is, you see those set of people, they are the ones confusing the world, because you just imagine if 90% of the people in the world decide that they're going to do good, they're going to do the right thing. They're gonna analyze the right thing. They're gonna talk about the right thing. They're gonna enlighten people about the right thing. They're not gonna be leading people astray for their own selfish interest. Then this world will be a better place for you and I. But the world has become so selfish and wicked and self-centered. Everybody is about themselves. Nobody, like not nobody, you and I, we still care. But people who really do not care what anyone goes through, all they want to do is to satisfy themselves, and they see social media as the avenue where they can get what they want, which is all it all boils down to money. So that is why you see people supporting people that they don't even know. Those people don't even know they exist. They will keep on typing, posting about them, hailing them, making videos of them, making AIs of them, just hailing them and just promoting them for nothing. Why? Because of the little that they can tap from that person. And it's a limitation. Is a limitation when you don't look at yourself in the mirror and see yourself and be like, okay, I also can be that person to be celebrated. That was why in my live video yesterday, I said, if you keep celebrating people, you are in the dark and you're celebrating people who are invincible. I'm not going to say people who are in the light, because there are some people that still show their face, but yet they are still in the dark. They perpetrate evil, they scam people, they manipulate people online with their faces. Yeah, they do it in a stylish way where they won't look guilty in the eyes of the law. Yes. So when you stay in the dark and you're invincible and you begin to hail those people, promote them, what about you? How do you see yourself? How less of a human being do you see yourself? How low do you see yourself that it's a thing that you have already concluded within your mind and your soul that I can never be celebrated. I can never be equal to this person. So you place them above yourself and you see yourself worshiping these people. It's some sort of a hypnotism. Majority of these people are hypnotized. They don't see beyond the picture. They don't see beyond someone coming to lie to them. They don't see beyond the beauty that they see that they think they are seeing on the outer part of that person. Because even the beauty also lies in the eyes of the beholder. If you are physically beautiful and your inside is ugly, for me, all I see is ugliness. I don't get to see, no matter how beautiful you think you look on the outside, you don't look good to me. For as long as your inside is dark. So to those people who cannot see beyond the physical, they only see they only see the facial looks. They get hypnotized by what they see and they began to worship. And the moment you begin to worship a human like you become very much less of yourself. You are actually placing that person above yourself. That is why, most unique, that is why you see these people idolizing people that don't even know. Let me tell you, imagine, let me use Davido as an example. Davido, like, I don't know if there are some certain places that do not know Davido. Like, he's very popular. So imagine someone, Davido is a Nigerian and also an American citizen, a US citizen. Yeah, he's an American, he's a Nigerian American. So imagine someone from, let me say, Somalia or Haiti. You just think about countries that are just kind of far away, that might not be listening to Afrobeat, for example, right? Because Davido is an Afrobeat singer, right? Yeah. So those few areas that might not know Davido. So imagine someone from that area going to start idolizing Davido and worshiping. Davido might never get to see you till you buy. He might never get to hear of you till you buy. It is even better for somebody like me to hail him, to praise him, to continue idolizing. Maybe someday he's going to hear about me because I've got a voice, even. Right? No matter how unpopular I am, no matter how the little of my circle and the little of my followers, with the voice that I have, with my news and some certain things about me, Davido might got to hear about me if I put more emphasis. I love Davido. Yes, I love his music. I love the fact that Davido is a humanitarian. I love his humility. I love Davido. So don't be surprised if you see me tomorrow posting about Davido. It's not because I'm foolish. It's because I know that this person is a good person, despite his own shortcomings that has nothing to do with me. Because a lot of people will be like, okay, Davido, he loves women. Oh, he should stick to Choma alone. Lately, we haven't seen Davido misbehave in that regards. And even if he does, that is not my business. That is personal to him. Even though bloggers will carry news about him. No, for somebody like me who is professional, for somebody like me who is independent, anybody's personal life is not my business. Unless you put it online and it's looking like an injustice to us, then that is when we'll begin to talk about it. If we see injustice in a situation, no matter who you are, I will talk about it. But because Davido is living his life and enjoying himself and doing whatever, if Chioma is not having a problem with that, Chioma is his wife. If she's not living her marriage as a result of that, then it's none of my business what Davido does with himself. I can share the news, don't get it twisted. As a blogger and as an analyst, I can talk about it if I want. So I believe I've explained that part. Okay. Okay, most unique says, she says, so these people saying that you don't have enough to eat, but yet you're helping others. What are the psychopathic Moffat thing they are doing with the oh. I don't know. Most unique, that's a very good question. I swear to God. Like, so if you think that someone who don't have enough is giving, what about the people that have plenty? The people that you think they are so high and mighty, that have so much. You think, oh, they are doing well. They can travel wherever they want. They fly everywhere around the world. They make so much money. They are shining everywhere. They're so good. They're so cute. They're da, da, da. What about them? What have they done? Oh, Angel is giving out of the little that she have. Most unique. Thank you so much for that. Exactly, my queen. And the most unique again said the only difference is you're giving to people who need. They're giving to people with greed. Learn the difference. Absolutely. Absolutely correct. Yeah. I would not sit down there and be giving my stars. And when I have people, no. If you are so pained, what you need to do is to give stars to those that needs money, or to those that are in need. Look for an avenue. It doesn't necessarily have to be Angels Empire Foundation. Go out there. There are a lot of people that needs your help. Stop giving to people who are already great people, just like you said. Make your help count. Let your money be a blessing, not when they will just see it, like, thank you for 50 stars. They won't make emphasis on it unless they see the one like like anything from 2,000 stars, I'll be like, thank you for 2,000 stars. You know, look for an avenue of people that truly need your help and stretch a helping hands to them. It doesn't necessarily have to be Angels Empire Foundation. Hence, you hate Angel so much. It's fine. Angel is fine. Without you, mm, without you, Angel is fine. I know my circle. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So this live video is I like it's just a cruise. And inside the cruise we have said a lot. I'm happy I came live. No limitations, my angels. I did not make announcements. I didn't post nothing on Facebook where the people will get to see it. We don't know. They will watch, some people will watch replay. It doesn't really make much difference. Just that so it's very sweet when you are on, when the person is actually live and direct. Then yeah, replay is good too. It doesn't make any difference because the same thing I'm saying is still the same thing that those that are going to watch a replay are going to listen to. It doesn't make much difference. So um, thank you all for showing up for me tonight and listening to me and having a little bit of chat with me. I must confess, I believe that those who are on here right now are people who have their notifications on. If you have your notification, your YouTube notification, if you have it on, then you will see a notification when I come live. Absolutely. But not everybody does that. Sometimes we'll have to make announcements, most especially on Facebook. Then you have a huge turnout. But the truth is, after we're done, I might make some short, I might take some shots out of these particular videos and maybe create a fresh, I mean a small like a reels, short videos out of what I've said tonight, and then attach my pictures to it, put it on Facebook, and then put the link for those who have not heard it. They can come over here and listen to the full gist, right? So basically, that is it. And let me say this before I go. Maybe like a disclaimer that I hate nobody. Like I do not hate anybody. I just don't like some certain things that some certain shits people put out. And when you put out shit, you will get to hear shit. It's as simple as that. And if you hate me, go ahead and go ahead and let's that hatred will bounce when you point one fingers at others, the rest is pointing back at you. So to those who are doing the hatred, those who are perpetrating evil online, go on with it. We are here. We stand gallant. We know they move, we know they shake, nothing they touch us. We keep going. Nothing they para. We stand gallant. Continue with your hate. Each time, like I said, when I remember you, I don't even need you to make a post about me anymore. You see that nonsense that you people used to do, you go and check people's pages. I don't have time to be checking your pages, but anytime you say something stupid, somebody will screenshot it and send it to me. And when I see it, I don't even need to see your screenshot. I don't need to see your crap. If I just remember you, I will come and make a post about you. I'm going to torture you. I will make sure you are peaceless. If you hence you don't have peace, I would add more to your craves. Yeah. I'll make you sicker, like I always say. So expect that. Janice, like I said, keeping it fake. Tisha, Shamika Hicks, I call the shots. I decide when this ends. If not, we keep going. To all my angels, thank you all so much for joining. I thought it was going to be like 20, I mean 10, 20, like 20 to 30 minutes live, and we ended up spending 1 hour 13 minutes already. And I think this is good enough, right? So I love you all and I appreciate all of you in every areas that you have been very supportive. May God continue to bless you and bless you more abundantly. Like I said, we might be doing a little bit of giving out food to the needy. Might, I'm not promising. No, I don't want to promise what I cannot do. It's a thing that I'm like, there's every tendency. If I'm able to do it, I will be giving out to the needy. Right? I cannot do more than myself. I will try as much as I can, the little that I have, to go out there to be a blessing unto others this season, if I can. I love you all. And until I come again, Please, if there's anyone listening to me that have not given me a thumbs up, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up before you leave the live video. So at this point, I'm going to say, until I come again. Like, okay, I remember something else. If you're listening to me and you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and please click on the notification bell so you can always get a notification each time I come live. Unexpected live like this, sometimes it happens as the spirit leads you. You didn't plan for it, you have no intention to do it, it just comes. It comes as it comes. So for you to be able to see this kind of live happening live, go ahead, click on the notification bell so you get to see it. Until I come again, please do enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. Bye. I remain your girl, Angels Empire. Mwah. Bye bye. Bye. Mwah.